Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in here in the broadcast booth. Bringing it to you here tonight, Alec Fry and Matt Venezia for the second round of girls soccer region action. It's Matt Venezia and Alec Fry with you in here in the booth. The Bobcats welcome the Oakton Cougars into town. It's set to be a great one as the Bobcats are coming fresh off a 2-1 win against Washington Lee. What are we looking forward to seeing here from the girls?
Well, their defense has been outstanding this offseason, or this postseason, Brianna Gilbert back there, Ashley Donahoe keeping it in goal. Just look to keep a strong, consistent defense while keeping that offense growing.
Yeah, and we talked with Ashley before the game, and she said we're just looking to keep the ball out of my end and looking to keep the ball pressed in the offensive end. That's been the message in between games here, as Battlefield's going to have a tough time tonight, though. A much more skilled team with these Cougars, and a big part of that is Natalie Wilson, a midfield junior for these Cougars that commit to Penn State. So she's going to be all over the place. We're sure to see that as we will bring you now to the action, as we are just about set to get this one underway here at Battlefield. And we are officially underway here in the broadcast booth as the Bobcats and the Cougars are set to get this thing started. And it looks like it'll be Oakton with the first possession here. Not going far, though, as Launderman plays it over for Kelly, and now Gilbert for the Bobcats. Keeping it on the ground, and Robinson getting dragged there out of bounds, and it'll be a Battlefield throw-in. Just quick little rundown here. The Bobcats in the purple jerseys tonight. Looks like black on your screen, but purple here at the stadium, and the visiting Cougars in the white jerseys with the maroon shorts. So we are just getting underway here at the stadium. Battlefield and Oakton in the second round of regionals, as both teams looking to move on here, picking up impressive wins. As this one coming into the Donahoe's neighborhood, she has no problem with it on the scoop. Fans, this is our first of 2 games tonight, as both our soccer teams are getting their regional quarterfinals and second round action done tonight. The Bobcat soccer team, the boys, earning a first round bye heading into regionals. So this will be their first game of regionals, and this is the girls' second. So the Bobcats boys team will be hosting Langley at approximately 7:30 tonight. We'll be covering, so make sure to stick around for that one and show some support for the guys. As Brianna Gilbert for Battlefield crossing inside, working it on Ludacy. Playing it back for Launderman, and now over to the other side, Zariah Pickett on a quick one-touch, looking to work it inside. And there at defense, Jane Gustafson, but it goes out of play off the Cougars. A nice quick little throw in here for Jenna Daunt, working it in the corner. I think Daunt lost it there. Chance going near the box, and the Cougars able to clear it out just as far as past that black near midline. Frill is now for the Bobcats, playing it into the corner. Brianna Robinson gets there first. Robinson barely setting her feet. She gets it on net. Frill is with some contact there, and she'll get called for the foul. Be a goal kick on the way here for the Cougars. In net for tonight for Oakton, Ella Zapponi, a sophomore, getting the call today. She's been strong for them in net from what we've heard, as we met with their head coach earlier today. Got a little rundown of what we expect to see tonight. But we want to thank everyone for tuning in here in the booth and having some fun with us on this perfect day. In the 80s right now, it's raining a little bit before game time, but that has obviously gone away. Hannah Karras in her own end will send it out of play. Appreciate everyone tuning in. 9 viewers strong as we, are only a few minutes in here. We appreciate everyone tuning in. Going for a chance, and that had to be a shank. That was nowhere near. Isabel Ching trying to get a shot there, and it just missed completely wide. Violet send it back in for the Cougars, trying to work it now there on the sideline. And it goes out of play off Oakton. So far, so far, a pretty even split offensive zone times for both teams getting their chances. That's what we probably expect to see here for the entire contest.
Yeah, defense is looking strong right now.
Big play
great
there
save
by
right
Donahoe.
there by Donahoe. But
Ashley Donahoe stretching out the right arm. A little bit too close for comfort there for the Bobcats in their own end. And a big play and a big save there by Ashley. Robinson playing it up into the Cougar side of the table. As knocking that one down is that Penn State commit, Natalie Wilson. We're going to keep an eye on her the whole contest, rocking number 2 in white tonight as she's there right around the midline. This one's played for Lunderman over by the far sideline. And it goes off of her. Sam O'Day will throw it in for Oakton. Now into the battlefield end, Lunderman slowing down. A quick little one-touch pass from Luong back in for Lunderman. She's working to their heavy pressure by DeLu. Now Lunderman gets it inside Jenna Dunt. Little spin. She gets a drive on net. Off the goalie Zapponi and off the crossbar and out of play. It'll be a battlefield corner coming. What a play for the Bobcats there. Great quality chance.
Yeah, great opportunity right there. Bringing it up the side. Like where the mindset is, going for the cross play right there. That's how you get a score in this game, definitely. Keeping those crosses alive and easy shots right there.
And as we mentioned, these two teams, one of the more skilled that the Bobcats at least have had to play this season. And the girls know it themselves. Ashley even said, we know we have a good team. It's about putting the pieces together and playing consistently the whole 80 minutes so that we can get the pressure taken off of us, as that Washington Lee game was pretty stressful up here in the booth and probably a lot more down there at the field. Be a goal kick on the way for the Cougars. That's about passing the 5.5-minute mark here of the contest. Quick little one-touch to pass there by Violet. The two Violet sisters tonight, Caitlin and Megan. They're not twins. We got Caitlin being a senior, Megan a freshman, so they're both working it here for the Cougars. Sitting at this one, we just updated the seedings there for you in your screen at the scoreboard. The Bobcats, the number 2 seed here in their side of the region bracket, and the Oakton Cougars getting the win. As they're a number 4 seed, they took down a 1. That's very impressive stuff by Oakton, as they took down McLean 2 days ago. So very impressive stuff by them, as it's now in the corner for Oakton. A chance right on that. Ashley Donahoe having no problem with it. Let's see it again. You heard it there from Coach Davis up here helping us out with more statistical stuff. We're going to see a lot of shots outside the 12, I'm sure, tonight from Oakton. And the Bobcats right now having their chances in the offensive end, as Washington Lee in the opening round of regionals made it really tough for Battlefield, at least earlier on in the contest. But the girls did come away with a 2-1 win. Jenna Dunt and Brianna Robinson scoring for Battlefield in their winning efforts. And part of that big reason for the win was Ashley Donahoe in net. Lunderman losing it there, but she's going to get fouled on there. It looked like Bella DeLu was getting too physical over there, so it'll be a Battlefield free kick on the way. Fans, we want to give you a quick rundown of how everything's set up in the top part of your screen, the scoreboard. The number 2 seed Bobcats, as this header right on net, Zapponi makes the save. Bobcats sitting with the 2, the Cougars at the 4. In the bottom left-hand portion of your screen, that's our matchup tonight, North Region's second round coverage of the Battlefield Bobcats and the Oakton Cougars. Right in the middle portion of your bottom half part of the screen, the timer is we just passed the 8-minute mark here in the first half of play. And in the bottom right, our social media is the YouTube there. That's me, Matt Venezia. All our weekly recap videos with player interviews and game highlights, stats, everything going on, especially with regionals getting underway now. You're going to want to make sure to subscribe to that, and that's how you're watching it right now, this game here on that link, as Luong going down there on the near sideline. And then to the right there on Twitter, at BHS Sportsnet. Everything up to the minute. We just posted that we're live. You can copy that link and send it around to friends and family not here with us at the stadium to witness this one, as it's thrown in there by Gilbert. But that Twitter page is going to be your best resource for everything going on with Battlefield Sports. Nahart dropped it back. for a drive by O'Day. Donahoe coming way out of her net here to confidently scoop it up into her reach, and she'll look to break it out here for the Bobcats. Luong knocked it down. Now she's going to get it back. She took a big hit up high. Jenna Daunt, meanwhile, as we continue the play, she gets knocked down too. It's getting pretty chippy out there right now by the Cougars. Daunt stepping right around. She didn't go far. Isabel Kelly setting it over to Pickett on the other side. Nice stop and go by Zariah. Isabel Kelly into the open space. That's Brianna Gilbert calming it down in front of the Battlefield bench. This one going off of the Cougars. O'Day was the last one to touch it, and Gilbert will get set to throw it in. Pretty physical one here to start. The Cougars definitely bringing that physical mindset. Over to the other side. Brianna Robinson for Battlefield. A goal last game. And the assist came from Jenna Daunt. As we thought Jenna was going to have her second. It rang off the crossbar, off the goalie's gloves, and then was just a slam dunk goal right at the side by that left post, and it was an easy tap in for Brianna. And that turned out to be the game-winning goal. So great stuff from B-Rob leading Battlefield there and getting the game-clinching goal. Once again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in here in the earlier parts of the contest. 17 viewers and counting right now. We do want to warn everyone, hopefully it doesn't happen too often, but the connection up here, it'll cut out most likely once per game, but it'll come back in a few seconds. So if you do lose reception and it freezes up, we do know that's going to happen, and we're doing our best here to make sure we get you guys back to the action as quickly as possible. Battlefield getting called there, and here comes a free kick chance for Oakton. And they do have big feet when they're in their free kick opportunities. The Bobcats are going to have to be careful in wanting to limit those. This one looked like a routine chip shot there, but she just sent it a good, 25, 30 yards right there with little effort. Robinson stopping and going. Lines it up ahead into the open space. Only the Cougars will get there as Zapponi will come out of her net. And looking to keep it moving here was Ella Zapponi, rocking the neon pink jersey tonight in net for Oakton. The Cougars working on the far sideline. Pickett knocked it down. And now Zariah keeps it on the ground, looking for Robinson. Frilla's cut that pass off. Carly with some foot moves, trying to get around. She'll take it back onto her end. Taps it for Pickett. And that one is a turnover. Here come the Cougars. A nice feed inside. Lucity gets it on net and on a hop. No problem for Ashley Donahoe. She calms that little chance there from Oakton.
Donahoe being dominant all game. Hopefully she's going to keep getting those saves. But hopefully it's not on that end either, because Gilbert and the rest of the defense just looking to stay strong there.
And on a chance there where Pickett actually turned it over, you could see a fast break opportunity developing. But Ashley Donahoe always there to bail the Bobcats out, and we see it there night in and night out from Ashley all season long. This one going out. And then some substitutions being made. We can't tell from this end of the field, as it's the Cougars making some changes. Gustafson flying it into the corner, looking for Lucity. And it goes off the Bobcats. It'll be a corner opportunity coming for Oakton, and this is what we've been trying to watch all night. As a really quality opportunity here for Oakton to cash in here on the corner. Corner on the way. A header chance, but it's the Bobcats' Jenna Daunt able to clear it on out. Daunt heads it out of trouble. Robinson came in there running, but able to keep it going was O'Day for Oakton. And this one will go out of play. And it'll be Brianna Gilbert right there ready to get the throw in. We do know it's a little tough to see right now with the sun once that goes down. And especially for tonight's boys game, there should be no issue with lighting. we will have that ready for you. And we'll be back on the air for that. The Battlefield boys soccer team welcoming in Langley tonight. And that should be a fun contest as Luong getting knocked down again. And they're playing physical for sure. I mean, Washington Lee was playing really physical, and from a team that is more about skill and setting up opportunities like these Cougars, they're bringing that intensity tonight. Isabel Kelly lining this one on net. It's headed out of trouble by Lucidi. The Cougars in their own net here on the near sideline, able to send it up. It's picked off, though, by Isabel Kelly. Keeping it moving. Nice play to calm the ball down there. Did Brianna Robinson, looking for Carly Frillis. Carly looking to stop and go. She can't. And the Cougars keep it in. Nice working play there right by the end of the sideline. Lucidi had it. She sends it out and ahead. And the Cougars looking to get it to their side of the offensive zone. Nice block there by Hannah Karras. But it stays in. It looked like at first she thought it was going to go out. Nice way to get around. But the Bobcats not getting the benefit of the call there. Now a substitution being made. It looks like, at least. Maybe not. Okay, yeah. Try and get a name on the player coming in, or a number at least. 24. 24. Substitution for Oakton, forward number 24, Anna Thatcher. So Thatcher checking in here for Oakton as the Cougars working here on the sideline. They don't go far, is getting called for that foul, Kayla O'Day. And now Gilbert will keep it moving for Battlefield. Keeping it on the ground, looking for Daunt. And it's a turnover for Battlefield. Violet sends it up ahead to Thatcher. And now, Penn State commit Natalie Wilson. We got to keep an eye on her, number 2 in white. She will be giving the Bobcats, we're sure, some trouble tonight. And it'll be good that they can calm her down as Daunt getting knocked down. And the call is made. And the Bobcats will get a free kick chance here. And how are the Bobcats going to... You know, this is not the first time we've seen now. It's happened a few times here in this earlier part of the game. The physicality, how are they going to adjust to it?
I think the Bobcats just got to keep it on the other end, you know. Donahoe's doing a great job so far today, but just making sure that it's not even in that kind of territory. I think just that's how it's going to be the key for today.
The girls are definitely going to try and do that and out-duel the Cougars here tonight. If you're just tuning in, Matt Venezia and Alec Fry with you here on the air, bringing it to you here at Battlefield Stadium. The Bobcats hosting the second round of regionals tonight. We appreciate everyone tuning in for the fun, as we are super excited here to keep the region tournament going and the season alive. And we will say it now, this is a win-or-go-home game for either side tonight. Molesky working it in for the Cougars with a chance on net. And Donahoe giving chase. It goes right on by. And Battlefield will get a goal kick on the way. We're definitely seeing the Cougars here from well outside usual shooting area. They're letting the ball get close to being on net. And that just means the Bobcats are going to have to step up on defense, meaning in a normal situation where usually a team won't pull the trigger from how far out the Cougars are shooting, if the Bobcats continue to go back in the zone and they give them those opportunities to fire on Donahoe, the chances to put it in the net are pretty high for Oakton. So the girls are going to have to be ready to adjust to when the ball is going to be fired on net. And they've seemed to do a good job thus far, but they'll need to do it the entire way here to, you know, pull out this win. Another sub being made in here for Oakton. Wait, 10. I think it's 10. Wait, but 10's already out there. Is it 20? No, she's out there too. Yeah, I see her. I can't tell. The Bobcats pick it, getting out of her own end. The Cougars keep it in. Nice hustle there by Kaylee Luong to force it out. Daunt got it up ahead, looking for Luong. It gets out of the offensive end, but they're still working it now, are the Cougars. Launderman for Battlefield. And it'll be a free kick coming here for the Bobcats. Sorry, a throw-in coming here for Battlefield. Pickett throwing it in, getting a foot on it, though, was Molesky. And the Cougars getting it right back, looking to set it up. Launderman working the sideline for the Bobcats. Inside for Luong, right back to Ashley Launderman. And this one going out of play off. Look to be Oakton. Zariah Pickett will throw it in here for Battlefield. Yep. Battlefield getting set for some substitutions. Here they come. Get the word from the officials. Substitution for Battlefield, number 18, Bridie Sheehan, and number 5, Logan Davis. So Logan and Bridie, two of the many freshmen the Bobcats have, and that's really important, I would say, to the success that the Bobcats can have in the future, getting as many younger players involved in varsity experience as quickly as possible so they'll be able to adjust probably a lot sooner than other players who are not exposed to that type of play here at the varsity level. Logan Davis there just checking in on the one touch. He's going to try and get it back. Wilson right at the midfield line. Got it to Molesky, right on back to Wilson. She skies it up and somehow able to retain it back. Wilson sending it in open space. Donahoe's got to come right on out. She slides and makes a play. Ashley Donahoe not afraid to come on out and make a great play there.
Battlefield's got to watch the bad passing here. There's been a few instances where, the passing just hasn't been on par, and it's been definitely effective for the other side here.
This Oakton team, the message we're getting from them is they're going to make you pay for those turnovers. Isabel Kelly working it here as Wilson got knocked down. She wanted a call. Robinson still working it. She gets around the pressure, looking for Kelly on the sideline. And it went off of the Cougars, losing her footing right by the sideline, Kayla O'Day, and it'll remain Battlefield ball. So let's see if the Bobcats can capitalize on that turnover here by Oakton. Gilbert throwing it in, looking for Logan Davis. She gets knocked down, and the call is made. And they're going to send the Bobcats to the line. Oh, no, they're not. Sorry. They're not. It'll be a free kick coming for Jenna Daunt. That's what I thought it was, but I heard some fans saying, let's get one here. And got it. So Jenna Daunt will try and line one on net. And a big quality chance here for Battlefield. On the free kick chance, Daunt looking for a header chance. It went right on by Davis. It's still loose right by the side. And just getting it out of pressure was Sam O'Day. A quality chance for Battlefield. So Pickett will throw it in here for the Bobcats. Into Bridie Sheehan, a quick touch to Zariah. And she just moonshots this one out of play. And it'll be a goal kick coming for Oakton. And it looks like another substitution being sent to come on in. And again, another booming kick there from Oakton. Now gets to the other side. The Cougars stepping right on in. Thatcher looking to feed it inside. She whiffed on the pass. Nice little move there by Kelly to clear it out. Up ahead for Robinson. Here comes Battlefield. And the call is made there. Robinson getting fouled. And it'll be another free kick coming here for Battlefield.
Battlefield's doing a great job here, making sure that the ball is not out of their end and kicking it out, clearing it away, and also keeping an eye out for that little stretch outside. Definitely.
What the Bobcats have utilized this season from what we've seen, and especially here in the postseason, just getting the ball into empty space is a quality chance there, a header opportunity for the Bobcats. Stopped by Zapponi. But with all the speed the girls have, just getting it in open space and having someone go fetch it, it's been working out. Zariah Pickett keeps it back in. Now Isabel Kelly inside to her cousin Carly. Frill is working it to Davis on a one-touch. Out wide, Brianna Gilbert in transition. She'll just chip it up ahead. This one's headed out of pressure by O'Day. And Donk getting knocked down inside, close to the box. No call being made because that could have been right there a penalty kick opportunity. But it would not be. And Donk's been knocked down a few times today. But the officials say play on. Punting this one is Zapponi as we are quickly moving along here in the first half. Gilbert knocking it one down. 15:40 to go. We appreciate everyone tuning in here on the broadcast. 20 and counting tonight, tuning in to witness the Battlefield girls soccer team hosting the Oakton Cougars here on this Thursday. This is our 4th out of 6 streams this week, and the 5th one's coming in about an hour and a half with the boys soccer team welcoming in Langley. And then tomorrow I will be on the road at Marshall at 7 o'clock to bring you the regional quarterfinals for Battlefield Baseball as they take on Marshall away. So we'll be in the booth for that one to bring it to you. But 6 streams in 1 week, that's the most we've ever done. So we're super happy and excited about that opportunity as region tournament's moving right along, and then hopefully we'll have some teams in the state action. Wilson off the turnover, sends it into the corner. Lucity getting it right on. Karras did a good job of defending that. They're still dangerous. A chance. Ringing over the crossbar and actually off the football crossbar. Some more pressure coming here from Oakton.
Battlefield got lucky on that one. Just don't be afraid to kick the ball out of there. Kind of just passing it around towards the box right there. You want to be very careful about that. I think, just boot it in that situation, honestly.
Playing it out of play or just clearing it out definitely going to help Battlefield here in those close chances by Oakton. Meanwhile, we move up ahead. Robinson had it across the midfield line, but it's taken away from her by Caitlin Violet. Now here out of the defense for Oakton. Getting it deeper is O'Day. And now Thatcher backing in on Gilbert. Both 24s for each respected team going at it there. Pickett coming in to clear it out. She got knocked down. And now Lucity. Van Rowe took her down. Both 15s. That's Sheehan. And the physicality is definitely being seen tonight. Here in the first half of play, nothing here at Battlefield between the number 2 seed Battlefield Bobcats and the 4 seed Oakton Cougars. As Donahoe will roll it on out, here comes Carly Frillis for the Bobcats. A lot of space to move it. The sideline is her friend. She chooses to just dump it in. Hit off ahead of Bella DeLue, and Zapponi having no issue gathering that one in for Oakton. Zapponi punting this one up ahead. Not one of her best, but it'll actually work out. Lucity back into her own defensive end. The Cougars now on a chip. Get it to the other side. Not far as Frillis knocks it down. Into the open space looking for Logan Davis. It wouldn't get to her as now DeLue sends it near the Oakton bench. Back and forth we go with close chances, but the goaltenders, the only players on the field happy with the score thus far. 0-0. With 12.5 and now counting to go in the first half of play. The Cougars moving it here right now. Wilson got it over to the other side. And it'll become a Battlefield free kick here as Hannah Van Rowe out of the defense for the Bobcats looking to move it. Davis knocked it down looking for Frillis. It wouldn't get to her. And now O'Day and the Cougars moving it up ahead. Fielding this one right now, Isabel Ching. And this one will roll into Donahoe. And she'll look to break it out here for Battlefield. 11:40 to go. This one moving right along. 0-0 here at Battlefield. Violet knocked it down for Oakton, but now Brianna Robinson for the Bobcats. Brianna facing some foot hacks from O'Day. Kelly tried to play it. It goes back into the Battlefield defensive end. Karras trying to clear it out. And it goes off of Oakton. Nice little box out there by Hannah. Very nice play there, and that's kind of the veteran knowledge there of able to just let that ball roll out of play. Nice field intelligence there by Hannah.
Yeah, good job just to let it go out there, get your defense reset, and get the offense moving definitely.
Brianna Robinson right near the sideline at the midfield, getting it up to Logan Davis. Nice feed to Jenna Dunn here on the corner. The Bobcats looking to push it. A cross-field pass. Sheehan's header. And it's just a rainbow easily played by Zapponi. A quality chance by Battlefield. Really the best look of the night for either side.
You know, good opportunity to create there. If you just keep creating opportunities, you're eventually going to get it in the net. So, you know, just keep those good passes coming, even though it's kind of a rainbow. But, you know, just keeping those looks coming, definitely.
Meanwhile, Lucity feeding it inside. Didn't go far as Van Rowe immediately clears it out for Battlefield. Bridie Sheehan, a quality chance at the other end of the field, looking to develop it one more right now. But the Cougars force it right on in. Lucity went for the header. She wouldn't get it. But she has it right now. Natalie Lucity. This one goes out of play off of Pickett for Battlefield, and it should be a throw-in coming in. Looked like some subs getting ready to be made. And the head coach here tonight for the Cougars, Casey Davenport. I mean, the Bobcats have just subbed in 2 players all night, and this has to at least be the 4th or 5th substitution change the Cougars have made, getting new bodies in quickly. Do you like that kind of mentality and game plan for the contest?
Well, how physical Oakton is playing, I think you kind of have to, honestly. Battlefield's playing more of a kind of skill approach, keeping it nice and clean, while Oakton's just going full force with the body movement and that kind of thing.
Still in the Battlefield end, is it right now, but Carly Frillis knocks it down. She's going to try and move it. Lining it into open space. Now it's a foot race. But Frillis backing Zapponi into her own net, and she'll look to break it out here for the Cougars. Just a little bit less on that clear out, and you send in Robinson with a quality chance to score. Zapponi punting this one by the opposite sideline right around the midfield, and smartly another great play there by Sheehan. Just letting it go out of play. Some more subs coming in for Battlefield will be Ashley Lunderman and Kaylee Luong. Substitution for Battlefield, number 16, Ashley Lunderman, and number 21, Kaylee Luong. So the Bobcats getting some fresh faces in. Carly Frillis will have a seat, as will Brianna Robinson. With 8.5 and under now to go in the first half of play, nothing here at Battlefield. In the second round of the region tournament, it's win or go home for either side, and it's win or go home tonight in our second contest of the evening. The Battlefield boys soccer team welcoming in Langley as a chance here right on net, going right on by and out of play. Let's see it again, a quality chance here from the Cougars, but missing the net. A goal kick coming here for Donahoe, looking to clear it out. She's working it by the sideline and able to send it right back in. Megan Sweeney, the junior here for Oakton, and it goes right back for Donahoe. She's in no hurry. Looking to smartly break it out, and she booms this one. Nice looking punt there. Bridie Sheehan knocked it down, and she'll play it right back in for Karras in the defensive end. Hannah keeps it moving. Launderman just checking in. We'll play it back to Hannah. Here working the near sideline, Brianna Gilbert. And that one into just open space. Little miscommunication there between Luong and her. Nice steal there by Daunt, slowing it down for Launderman, and then she just plays it in open space. And you can see Coach Hilton right there directing. He wanted that pass over the middle of the field. 2 quick turnovers in the matter of seconds for Battlefield. They're going to have to clean that up here to close out this half. This one up ahead for Kaylee Luong, looking to split through the D. O'Day's got time, and she'll work it here. Launderman trying to pick it off, but Sweeney got it there. But now Gilbert will keep it moving now for Jenna Daunt. Daunt on a timing play up ahead. It was just ahead of Sheehan. Van Rowe plays it near the sideline, but now the Cougars coming in. Could be a timing play right now. Nice close off by Isabel Kelly. There's a Cougar down, slow to get up. And now she finally does get to her feet. Look like that's Isabel Ching. Slow to get up. Good close off there by Kelly to halt an opportunity there for Oakton. But these last 6 minutes and under now counting to go in the half. Washington Lee scored a late goal in the first half. 2 days ago in the first round of regionals, the girls are going to have to be excellent here to close out this half and be satisfied with a 0-0, maybe even a different score here if we see something in these last few minutes. But you definitely don't want to give up one here if you're Battlefield.
Yeah, I think just playing it safe the rest of the half, making sure that nothing gets in Donahoe's way, but keeping the mentality, you only have 5 minutes left in the half, so just keep it safe.
And
honestly.
a great chance there by Oakton, shooting it well outside the box there. Another chance missing the far right post. So right about now, the 5-minute mark to go here. 30 viewers and counting right now here in this one. We appreciate everyone tuning in here in the broadcast. The girls soccer team reaching 40 viewers at one time and over 600 views in their game from 2 days ago. 2 records for them personally. But we're still excited to see the guys tonight. The boys soccer team registered 60 at one time in their opening regional, or in the district championship game, and a win in overtime 2-1 against Osborne. But the record for most viewers in total, almost 1,000 views for the boys soccer team after that district championship game. We're excited to see where that mark can get for tonight's game. We hope you guys can tune in and have some fun with us with that at the 7:30 time. And that's when the guys will get underway for the second game here tonight at Battlefield. That one being a foul on Battlefield to be a free kick on the way. As it looks like Sweeney's ready to boot it into the Battlefield defensive end. This one going wide of Donahoe. She'll look to break it out here for the Bobcats. Right here around the midfield line, Bridie Sheehan on a little spin. Nice way to get out of the pressure. Got it for Pickett. As we mentioned now, 3:10 to go in the first half. Once we reach the 2-minute mark, will be an official time. As the time being held down at the field at the 2-minute mark, the officials will decide when we reach halftime. This one being played for Carly Frillis on a header, looking for Daunt, and a nice smart clear out there by Megan Sweeney. Backing up Pickett into her own end. Zariah moved it, but it went out of play. And it'll be a throw-in coming here for Oakton. Sheehan clearing it out. As this one right around the center line for Kaylee Luong, working some pressure, and she plays it to the sideline into open play. Some missed passes here by Battlefield as we're nearing the end of the half, but they're definitely looking a little sloppy here to, close this one out.
Yeah, halftime talk by Coach Hilden. I think they got to talk about the turnovers and the missed opportunities, definitely. Stop kicking out of bounds. Stop kicking it into the other team. Just trying to keep it within the possession of their own team. So
we'll see what they can do here as now official time is being held at the field. Official time being held at the field. This one going out of play. And it'll be a throw-in coming here for the Cougars. O'Day gets it in quickly to DeLue. DeLue walking a tightrope there on the sideline. She got it first. Cesniak. DeLue getting it back into the Battlefield defensive end. Hannah Karras providing a little bit of a screen there for the charging Mason Bram for Oakton, as Donahoe had all kinds of time to reel that one in. She punts it up ahead. It's headed by Jenna Daunt. Right in front of the end of the sideline there. The Cougars trying to work it back in. Nice clear out by Hannah Karras. And then this one going on net. Donahoe able to get there and knock it down. She'll topple on top of it. Beautiful save by Ashley Donahoe. Looking to clear out the pressure. Ashley Launderman quickly moving ahead. She's got a lot of green grass to work with. On the sideline, it was behind behind Frillis. And maybe one last effort here before we close out the half. Sweeney got it over across. Sheehan chipped it back in. Waiting for it was Luong. And here comes Oakton. Caitlin Violet got it along the sideline for the defense to step in. Nice header there by Gustafson. And it's Hannah Karras who will safely play it out of trouble. Now Kelly does the same. It's picked off. Here come the Cougars. A chance on net. Donahoe, all kinds of time. Has no problem. And that's it for the first half of play. Nothing here at Battlefield. Both teams needing to make adjustments. But I think especially Battlefield will have a lot to say after that first half.
Yeah, Battlefield's definitely got to clean up the turnovers, and the defense is doing good, offense is doing good. It's just creating those opportunities that they're going to try and look for the second half, definitely.
So we will get the timer on here now to show you how much time we have here before we resume the second half of play. But we reached halftime. Your Battlefield Bobcats nothing, and the Oakton Cougars nothing as well, here in the North Region second round on the Battlefield Sports Network. At halftime, the visiting Oakton Cougars nothing, and your Battlefield Bobcats 0. Fans, we remind you that the concession stands are open. Hot dogs and pizza, all kinds of snacks over there to keep you entertained throughout the contest. Make sure to go check that out and get some delicious treats as we're getting set here for the second half of play. Fans, we hope you can stay out for our second game of the night. The Bobcats boys soccer team welcoming in Langley to kick off the second round of regionals as the Bobcats earn themselves a first round bye. That'll start at approximately 7:30 tonight, and we will be live streaming that game as well on the Battlefield Sports Network. She'll write me a letter of recommendation.
Is this the first year you've done this?
It is.
Good.
Thank you. We have a lot of fun with it.
I've been in this press box for 10 years. The first time I've heard what's actually going on in the field.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you very much.
Music? You guys control the music?
On there, yeah.
You want the on?
Do we have that? You want it? We're gonna play Dreams and Nightmares, right?
I think so.
We need, in order to do that, we need an adapter.
Okay.
So if we can get that, I can do it. I can just plug my phone in on there. But if we don't have that, then I can't do it. You wanna go down there and get some stuff? I see my old teacher. You wanna come down and listen to some stuff?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna talk to Miss Collier. to remind you that we are streaming tonight's second round game between the Oakton Cougars and your Battlefield Bobcats in girls soccer. That is live right now. You can find the link on the Twitter page of the Battlefield Sports Network at BHS Sportsnet by just copying the link and sending it around to your friends. It'll be like they're just at the stadium with us as you guys are right now. And we are streaming the second contest of the night, Langley and Battlefield boys soccer. That game's set to get started at around 7:30. Did you want a hot dog?
Sure.
Okay, I got you a hot dog, yeah. I kind of forgot what you said. So
Another Coke.
Is that a Coke?
Yeah.
You want a Gatorade?
No, I'm good. Thank you. Drink the Gatorade. You're wearing a suit and tie. But I'll eat the hot dog now. Alright, so keys to the second half. We need to possess the ball more. Like what you were trying to say about playing kickball, turnovers. Like we need to possess the ball more and switch fields. You go like take it from the right side of the field, through the middle to the left side of the field, and then come back with that cross again. We're getting a little scared and
Kicking it back
and turning it over instead of possessing it and playing it through the middle. So I think you were on the right track. Just the terminology of it.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it. And they're definitely, you could tell as the game was going on, they were getting more and more confident to shoot from any distance. You can tell their coach is telling them to put something on the frame. Keep shooting it. Maybe something will something will go. Whereas we are not really. I'm unplugging this, so if you want to use your phone later, you do need an adapter to go into
Yep.
your phone.
I'll ask if someone down there has it actually. Ready, bud?
Yeah, you go first. I'm sleeping.
We're having a hard time getting around their trees and back. I mean, they're pretty stout deep and long.
Back here in the booth to bring you the second half of play. The Oakton Cougars and the Battlefield Bobcats tied at nothing as we're about to get the second half going. Coach Hilton stressing the message to the girls to play a better, I think, second half here as they're having a tough time getting around the defense of these Oakton Cougars. And it's going to have to be a full effort here from the girls to try and come back and pull away here in this one as we get the clock going here on your screen. And we are back here in the action. The team's flip sides. Hannah Van Roe stepping on in to make the play. And now this one's chasing the Cougars out by the Battlefield sideline. Nice play to keep it in there by Molesky. Another Battlefield turnover. The Cougars stepping right on in. Nice feed into the open space. A chance for Wilson. Her chance. Nice defensive play by Zariah Pickett. This time another Battlefield defense bailing the girls out. They really need to be breaking it out into the open field here and start to move the ball up and across instead of turning the ball over in their own end.
Yeah, good job by Pickett there, catching up at the last second. She probably had an open shot a little bit earlier, but just hesitated. Good job by Pickett there. But, those turnovers are definitely going to be the death of the Bobcats today.
A corner on the way. It's loose. And then it's kicked just over the crossbar and through the football crossbar. Let's see it again. The Cougars pressuring right out of the gate. This is going to be a needed turn of the tables here for the Bobcats. Donahoe sending it on out. Gilbert played it on through. And playing it right back in is DeLue. The Cougars controlling it now. Jenna Daunt pressuring. This one hit off the referee. And Carly Frillis had it for a second, but then the Cougars able to clear it on out. And they send it right back in. Molesky had it. She sent it up ahead. Pickett whiffed on the clear out. She does recover. And it's played for Kaylee Luong. Luong waiting for a play to develop. She's going to draw some double. And look to get it back. Does Pickett to Luong, but it's picked off. Lucity worked on by Kelly. Nice close off by Isabel. There'll be a goal kick coming for the Bobcats. Let's see if the girls can get something going and move the ball. Is this later part of the first half, and now here seen in the second half after the intermission. Play has been dominated by these Oakton Cougars. A nice one-touch by Kaylee on the way to Logan Davis, and now Carly Frillis stepping in with it. Jenna Daunt getting into the open space on the far sideline. That's Brianna Gilbert. Keeping it there on the ground for Brianna Robinson. Nice move to get on around. Here come the Bobcats. Inside, nice feed by Davis looking for Frillis, but it was just a little too far out in front of her. The Bobcats, their best looking chance there to get a shot on net, as now it'll be a throw-in coming from Zariah Pickett. One thing we do notice up here in the boot, looks like the Bobcats switched to a 4-3-3 formation on D, just to get more pressure on the Oakton defense that has been locked down, making it really easy for the Cougars on the defensive side and Zapponi in net, as it's really been a pretty easy contest for her thus far through one half of play. The Bobcats looking to change that here in the second. Be a free kick coming here for the Bobcats. Ready to do that. It'll be Hannah Karras. Hannah waiting for everyone to get set. She'll be booming it away here in a second. Here it comes. It's knocked down by the Cougars. Jenna Daunt looking to recover for Battlefield. Nice feed looking for Pickett. But that one's intercepted by Bramall. And now trying to get it out of the Cougars, they can't. And right up along the sideline, they do send it out. Jenna Daunt on the other side of the table into the midfield, Kelly. And she just plays it right on out. Quick throw in by DeLu. Stop and go by Ching. Looks to get it up into the midfield. And then pitching this one into the corner. Ashley Donahoe smartly running on out to make the play. And she'll look to break it out. Another stellar outing here from Ashley Annette. Keeping this thing at 0-0 in hopes that the girls can get some offensive pressure going. Frilla is going to get called there for the contact. And it'll be another free kick on the way here for Sam O'Day, senior, at midfield for Oakton tonight. The Cougars getting some players in position, looking to get a tip or a head-on play. Here it comes, a nice loft ball, but it just trails them out of play. Giving chase was Anna Molesky. And again, it didn't look like she really got much into it. But we're back here, fans. Make sure to spread the word about the stream. Back here in the second half to bring you this one. In the second round of the North Region Tournament. The winner moves on to semis, and that'll take place next week. Logan Davis there cutting off. Pickett looking for Frillis. Daunt will try and chase it down. Another turnover by Battlefield. Ching got it up for Lucidity. Ching into the open field. She gets one on net, and a nice one-hop to Ashley Donahoe. And once again, Ashley bailing out the Bobcats. And this switch here on the pressure, the girls look like they're still adjusting to it, but they really are having a tough time getting stuff going. Meanwhile, the pressure still here by Emily Nahard and the Oakton Cougars. This one going out off of play, or out of play by the Cougars, thrown in by Brianna Gilbert. Daunt drills that one right off of a Cougar. Now Zariah Pickett into the open field looking for Luong, and the pass didn't get there. It was deflected out of play. And Coach Hilton right there. You can't see it on your screen. And this throw-in just trailing over the head of the intended Luong. Now back in the defensive end, DeLu able to kick it out, but Daunt knocked it down. Carly Frillis. She hasn't scored in the last few games. It'd be nice to have one here. She scored in the game-winning goal against Patriot in the district championship. It'd be nice to see her score one right about now. Frillis does have it now, looking to send it along the sideline. And it takes the Bobcats out of play. Just passing the 7-minute mark here of the second half. 0-0 here on the Battlefield Sports Network. As Regionals is getting underway with all our teams, make sure to follow, subscribe on YouTube at Matt Venezia, and in the bottom right there you see our social medias. BHS Sportsnet on Twitter, everything up to the minute. With the Battlefield Sports Network, as quickly we are concluding the inaugural season of the Battlefield Sports Network. It's crazy to believe this is our 56th stream of the year. Unbelievable stuff. This spring season, obviously, with the technology making a huge step in what we had here, when really before our first streams weren't the greatest coverage and you could only see me on the face cam. But now that we have the camera working and able to show you the field, and just yesterday, first time we have 2 commentators, we're really stepping it up here and excited for what the future has to hold for the network. Van Rowe looking to clear it out, just an easy dribbler. It's a costly turnover though, and then able to clear it out. Looked like Lunderman for Battlefield. Logan Davis, nice self-pass. Logan with a beautiful way to get around into the open space. Kaylee Luong, the only near Bobcat. Running right on past it, but recovering was Vaughan for Oakton. That pass looking for Luong, it was behind her. And the Cougars played into the open space, out of play. And the Cougars having to relieve a little bit of pressure there from the Bobcats. Let's see if they can set something up here.
Yeah, Bobcats starting to find their groove offensively here. You know, earlier, first half wasn't that good offensively, more of a defensive game, but now, you know, they're starting to hold the possession a little bit longer, starting to get those passes a little bit better, so just hopefully they can keep that on.
Luckily, that pass intended for Wilson went off a Bobcat, but now it's sent right back in by the Cougars. Gilbert playing it to herself in the corner, will line it along the sideline. Out of play. And it'll be an Oakton throw-in. 30-50 and counting to go. If you're just tuning in with us, 0-0 here in the second round of the North Region Tournament. The Cougars with a chance here. Getting it on net. A header chance. Went right on through. The Cougars bringing their best chance of the night. And just sending it high and wide was Oakton right there. A quality chance for the Cougars. And luckily the Bobcats getting a little bit of luck there, as this one remains 0-0, but easily could be a lot worse. Zariah Pickett chasing it back in her own defensive end, but sent it right to a Cougar. A drive on the way by Lucity. Again, going over the cage. The Oakton bench thought it was in. That one high again. The Bobcats are getting pressed on here in the defensive end. Not what we want to see here from Battlefield, and now we see Ashley Lunderman getting ready to check in for the Bobcats. Donahoe keeping it moving. She has had a lot of pressure to work with tonight, getting the help of some shots that have missed the net. And a hand kick, or handball on Battlefield, and Oakton's going to have a really good quality chance to get this one on net. The Bobcats are killing themselves right now with these turnovers and these misplays, as the Cougars have a chance to crack the scoreboard right here. The kick coming from 20 yards out. This chance on net. Luckily, no deflection played on it. Ashley Donahoe having no problem. And she'll break it down in the open space, as you're going to see it here out of the replay. Zariah Pickett dancing with it. And Pickett just plays it into the open space for no one. Another turnover for Battlefield, and they're just counting up. O'Day sent it up ahead. Now it's played up for Daunt. And we were talking about moving it from the left side of the field to the center, and now over to the right and back and forth. Pickett had a chance for Robinson on the opposite end of the field just to get it into open space. The use of the switch fields are not happening, and the Bobcats are really going to have to start to do that here. Nice header there. Sent in. Ching on a spin. She's got a chance and scores. Ching scores on a spin move effort. And Oakton takes the first lead of the game. And it looked bad when she came on in with the moves And the Oakton Cougars grab the first lead of the night. It's Isabel Ching.
Yeah, Battlefield's turnovers, definitely the death of them right there. Kicked it right into the opposing territory, and just Donahoe, she's been outstanding all night, but just couldn't really make up for it right there.
Left out to drive there was Donahoe. And now the Bobcats trail it 1-0. Quickly getting knocked down was Jenna Daunt. The Bobcats needing to light a fire in their system right now to try and just change the momentum. Turnover after turnover, and the Cougars making use of it there as it's now 1-0, the first goal of the game. No chance for Donahoe as Ching was coming in on the right but went back to the left side. Karras backed up to play it. It's Zariah Pickett playing it out of the air into the open field. Logan Davis will get there for the Bobcats. She skies it. Headed by O'Day. Now Logan heads it back in. Nice aggressive play there by Logan Davis. And she'll just send it back into the defensive end looking for Van Rowe. And I don't think that was intended for Hannah. She jumped a pass. And that sends in Oakton. Sent in for Hannah Karras. She plays it for Zariah Pickett. Now Isabel Kelly running into trouble. She gets knocked down. This time the foul is called. Natalie Wilson doing the honors there. Zariah Pickett. We didn't start the clock. Sends in Carly Frillis. Cross pass. Jenna Daunt fields it. Gets knocked down near the box. No call being made. Davis with a chance. And Zapponi, the only really good chance for Battlefield all night. She makes the play. We're going to fix the clock here. Quality chance there for Battlefield as we bring you back. The girls needing to force the pressure in. Davis on a one-touch header. But DeLu clears it on out for Gilbert. She played it maybe a little too far to herself. Got it for Robinson. B-Rob turning the corner. Wilson. Along the far sideline, Hannah Karras cuts it off. Hannah getting mobbed. She gets it on out to the opposite Hannah. That's Hannah Rowe. Or Hannah Van Rowe. And the Bobcats having a really tough time getting it out of their own end. Looks like it'll remain Battlefield ball here on a throw-in. But again, nobody there on that throw-in for Battlefield. Turnover after turnover, and it doesn't really look like it's going to be stopping anytime soon. Frillis, though, forcing a turnover of her own, knocking that one down was Molesky, and now back into the Battlefield defensive end. Nearing 15 minutes past here in the second half. Battlefield just getting outplayed right now with these turnovers. It's 1-0 Oakton. This one goes off the Bobcats, and it'll be a Cougar throw-in. The Oakton Cougars getting it done thus far if you're just tuning in. 1-0 with a goal here in the second half coming by Isabel Ching. Off a Battlefield turnover. They've been piling on tonight. Jenna Daunt trying to get out of trouble. Plays it along, but she's going to get called here. Be a free kick on the way here by DeLu for the Cougars. With 24 minutes exactly now to go in the contest, 1-0 Oakton. A booming free kick here, landing and played by the chest of Lunderman. And now Battlefield will chase it down. Zariah Pickett. It goes off of Molesky. And the Bobcats will look to get something going right now. Logan Davis working as she plays it right back for Pickett. Skying it into the open field for Daunt. She knocked it down. And another turnover chance here for Oakton. Not going far as Lunderman nearly running into the Battlefield bench. They'll say she went out of bounds. Frillis playing it up into the open field. Davis giving chase. And DeLu clearing it out of trouble. Pickett lobbing it up ahead. Went right on through Davis. And the Cougars just getting it right back when Battlefield's trying to build a chance. Wilson going to get called for the foul. There'll be a throw-in on the way here for Pickett. Zariah hitting Isabel Kelly. And another call here on Wilson. She's getting pretty physical. That's a Penn State commit, the junior Natalie Wilson. Here for Oakton. And Ashley Lunderman will get an opportunity now. With under 22 and a half to go in the game. Ashley Lunderman playing it for Zariah Pickett. A lot of space for Zariah to work. Got it to Lunderman. She played it in the middle. Just not a great play there. You got to get that one on net. Or a chance across the other side. Meanwhile, this one gets past Van Rowe. Working the sideline. Gustafson cutting back in. The Cougars with an opportunity. And Donahoe with a save. Bailing out Battlefield once again. And the girls just can't continue to play this type of game.
No, they got to get something going here offensively, definitely. The turnovers are just adding up, creating a lot of opportunities for Oakton, but, you know, keep it on their side. Don't worry too much about scoring right now. You know, you have 20 minutes, only a 1-0 game. Just worry about the possession game, honestly.
And the girls, really, possession-wise, are not having the ball all that long. And it seems like the Cougars are always having it. This pass just getting away from Gilbert. She saves it, though. Karras playing it to Daunt. It was a pretty hot pass as it's redirected right on back here to Hannah. A lot of space. She'll line this one up ahead, looking for Robinson. B-Rob looking to start it up. And Daunt's going to get called there. It'll be a free kick coming for the Cougars. If you're just tuning in here in the second round of the North Region Tournament, gracias para mirando el partido en Chile. Tenemos fanáticos en Chile. Gracias por visitando el YouTube de Battlefield. As Donahoe able to play this one. And once again, bail the girls out as we're nearing the halfway mark through the half. And the way it's going, Battlefield with only one or two really good offensive chances all night. And not much going here in the second half. This one's going to go back for Donahoe to play. Ashley punts it. Played for Frillis. Carly got it to Lunderman. Looking to finesse her way around. And it goes off of Molesky. Battlefield will get a throw in. And let's see what they can do here. Here on the near side, Carly Frillis got it to Pickett. Playing it up ahead into the open space. But the Cougars get there first. And luckily it's played on out by Oakton. That would have been another. And it was a turnover. But then Oakton gave it right back. But that could have been another chance there for the Cougars. Pickett again. Skying this one out. And it's going to be a Cougar throw-in on the way here from Deneau. Seems like just no life out there by the girls right now. Just not showing any emotion and will to win right now. And they're going to need to do something here with a little over 19 minutes left in the game. This one immediately is headed out of play by Gustafson. Battlefield will get it right back. And Zariah Pickett, she's got space. You see Kelly there all alone. As substitution for Battlefield number 21, Kaylee Luong. Frillis got it back for Pickett. Working along the sideline. Got it for Lunderman. Slow to get up there, Megan Sweeney. But now she gets up. She stays down long enough for the whistle and then gets up completely fine. Pickett for Battlefield. And you got a wide open Carly Frillis on the right. And then just like an ill-advised pass. And you can just see Coach Hilton's reaction. He's just not liking what he's seeing. Frillis was wide open.
Bobcats are just too worried about moving it up the field instead of across the field. You know, across the field is where the open pockets are, and they're just too worried about moving it up and trying to keep it on one side of the field.
Gilbert playing this one away. Anna Thatcher for Oakton there to play it. But now the Cougars have it on their own defensive side. Megan Violet sending it right on in. Now Gustafson looking to move it. Jenna Daunt picks it off. And now Launderman got it back for Zariah Pickett. Keeping it moving now, Carly Frillis and the Bobcats looking to do something. And the pass goes by Launderman. It's another turnover for Battlefield. Just looks like two completely different teams from 2 days ago watching the first round of regionals. Meanwhile, Brianna Robinson trying to step on in. It'll be a Battlefield throw-in. Quickly the girls move it, but it's played by the Cougars. But luckily Battlefield has it now. Zariah Pickett keeping it moving. Now Carly Frillis. Back to Pickett.
Watch the cross. Watch the cross.
The play is not made. Frillis now trying to get a chance near the net. Pretty much the best chance the girls have had all half. And Zapponi, probably a good 5 to 10 minutes in between touching the ball. Finally does play it here out of her own net, and she'll look to break it out here for Oakton. With now just about 17 minutes to go in what could be the Bobcats season right now. They're going to need to play like a completely different team these last 17 if they want to see another day here in the season. Zariah Pickett back in her own end. Nearly got away from her. She's going to have to chase it down to save it. And this one goes off of Sweeney. It'll be a Battlefield throw-in. Quickly the girls looking to move it. Zariah Pickett to nobody. But now Frill is able to play it on the advance. Carly Frill is ahead to herself. And now the Cougars playing it out near the sideline. Nice close off. But it goes off of Robinson. Some substitutions being made. The time is quickly wearing away here in this one. 16 minutes to go. 1-0 Oakton. Isabel Ching earlier on in the second. Battlefield getting this turnover now off Oakton. They're looking to move it. But it doesn't last long as now the Cougars played up ahead. Thatcher looking to sneak on through. The girls get there first, though, to the Bobcats. And now Kaylee Luong for Battlefield. Got it for Kelly. Right around the midfield line. Hit off a Cougar. Launderman, a nice play there. Frill is in the Bobcats looking to move it here off this chance. Frill is knocked down. It'll be a free kick for Battlefield. A chance right now for the Bobcats. It'll be Ashley Launderman doing it for the Bobcats. Launderman lining this one on net. A header by Dawn, and it didn't go on by. Kelly knocked it down. A nice chance there for the girls, but they still are looking to keep it. Nice block by Launderman, but the Cougars still able to play it out. Now under 15 to go. Daunt looking to get a steal, but she can't. Now Thatcher looking to play it for Oakton. Gilbert in her own end is going to play it back to Hannah Van Roe. Launderman cuts off that opportunity as Gustafson was looking to play it. Along the sideline, Kaylee Luong back for Hannah Karras. Karras' feed was picked off, but it's played on back now off the deflection. Van Roe to Pickett, and she plays it out. And that's just not knowing where you are on the field. You got to be able to understand that you need to, jump the pass if you have to so you don't step out of play. And turnover after turnover just building right now. And the Oakton Cougars, with these substitutions just ticking away the clock, stalling some time. Some new faces get into the Oakton lineup right now. Van Roe ahead to Kelly. A quick one-touch for Frillis went on by. Now Pickett in the open space looking for Robinson. Brianna tried to play it herself, but O'Day wouldn't have it. Launderman tried to head it. Kelly having a tough time controlling it. It's another turnover. Now Ching feeds it inside. Lucity, a chance. Blocked by Van Roe. The Bobcats trying to clear it out. Sweeney moves it. That pass too much. Daunt gets the steal. The Bobcats looking to move it. A lot of space for Jenna Daunt to work. She plays it up ahead, knocked down by Kaylee Luong. Needing some reinforcements, though. Got it back, now Carly Frillis. Just able to get that one away. The Cougars keeping it on the ground now. Back into their own defensive end, O'Day. Into the open space, crossfield, a one-touch pass by Nehart. Played back in here now on the opposite sideline. Oakton playing it out of play. 12:40 to go in the contest. Battlefield with somewhat of an opportunity there. And they're really going to need to build on that if they're going to try and tie this thing up.
Yeah, you know, just creating opportunities on the offensive side, that's what's going to help them create some shots on goal, definitely.
Robinson looking to step on through. Faced a lot of pressure. And no help there is now Ching into the open field. Nice feed to get on by, but it's offside. Battlefield getting lucky there. Oakton was ready to move and get a quality chance to score. Hannah Karras got it for Daunt. She's knocked down. The call is made. And the girls for most of these free kick chances have just passed it, but they need to get this one here near the box. Launderman passing it to the open space. Kaylee Luong on the far sideline. Getting around. Luong looking to get this one near the net. Kaylee Luong carving to the goal. Looking for Kelly. And this one played out of play. Good pressure by the Bobcats. They'll look to do it again. More subs being made. Bridie Sheehan checks in. A throw-in coming here for Battlefield. It'll be Brianna Gilbert doing it. We are a little under 11 minutes to go in what could be Battlefield season. If you're just tuning in, Isabel Ching for Oakton with the only goal of the night, the most viewers we've had, 37 tuning in. The Bobcats have looked pretty flat for most of this contest. They're going to need to play their best 10 minutes of their season right here to keep it alive. Van Rowe quickly knocking it down and playing it on in. Molesky airing in. And the Cougars now just passing it around. Nice play along the sideline for Gilbert. The Bobcats get the steal. Bridie Sheehan just checking in. And she turns it over. She had a chance to play it. The Cougars clearing it in. Violet didn't like that she did that, but it does kill time. They would call that icing in hockey, that's right. Under 10 minutes to go in the contest. The Bobcats being pushed to the brink right now. Donahoe misheading it was Daunt. Now she recovers. Molesky. This one going out of play. The Bobcats quickly trying to push it ahead. Launderman getting triple teamed. She gets knocked down. No call being made. Here comes Oakton. Nice feed into the high slot. Here comes Molesky right up the gut. Got it across. A chance here. Donahoe flags it down. And she'll look to move it quickly. Donahoe rolling it up ahead for Zariah Pickett. Keeping it moving. Sheehan. One touch to Carly Frillis right along the sideline. Carly into the open space. That hits Robinson. She's got to move it. She's got a lot of pressure on her. B-Rob. On a timing play, it's headed down by Oakton. Robinson got it back. Then lofting it up ahead. Daunt trying to knock it down. And then another steal. Violet up ahead around the midfield line. Pickett again, just throwing it into the open space. Not a great day for the Battlefield Bobcats when trying to move the ball forward. They're really just throwing it into either space where there's no one or just into traffic, and it's not working out at all right now. We are running out of time here at the field. And in no hurry at all are the Cougars. Sam O'Day taking her time to get ready to throw this one in. So as some subs are being made, Logan Davis checking out for Battlefield. A chance on net. Off the football crossbar, a high-quality chance for Oakton. The Bobcats are really going to need to move it right now. Karras looking for Lunderman, and it's back played now by Oakton. Ching over the middle field. Bridie Sheehan couldn't get there for Battlefield. Carly Frillis, nice jump of the route. She gets a steal and looking to move it. And then Pickett just playing it out towards the bench. Zariah not having some good looks here on these clearing efforts. And that one goes off of Karras. And it looks like we're going to get a corner kick here on the way by the Cougars, who are in no hurry to get over there to the line and do it. Getting ready to kick it, Bella DeLu. Fans, we hope you can stick around for the second game of tonight's streams. Appreciate everyone tuning in here in the broadcast, commenting. The Bobcats running out of time now, about to be under 6 minutes to go. It is still 1-0 Oakton. And it just looks like there's no life in the girls' game right now. It's just the time is slowly ticking away. Not really any motivation right now to get something going. Could be something here right now. Karras playing it up ahead into traffic, and Oakton recovers, and they'll just loft it right on back in. Gilbert knocked it down, but it worked out for the Cougars, who have it right now. Wilson sending it now. It's played by Lucidi. Now Molesky off of it looked like Van Rowe in another corner on the way. Time is not on the girls' side, as we are 3 minutes away from this contest being held into the time being held at the field. Molesky working it there for the Cougars. The Bobcats trying to get it out. And it goes off the Cougars. Donahoe waving for it aggressively here, looking to save as much time as possible. More subs being made for Battlefield as Logan Davis gets on back in. Ashley Donahoe playing it up ahead. Fielded down by the Cougars. Nice move there by Isabel Kelly. Up ahead to Frillis. The Bobcats looking to push it now with not a lot of time. Frillis looking to stretch it. And the Bobcats have the advantage now. You can see the aggressiveness now as Davis got knocked down. No call. Frillis lost it. And the Cougars just play it on back in. Van Rowe got it to Donahoe. There's 3:50 to go in this one, and that pass is picked off. Donk trying to recover. Played into the open space. Van Rowe in her own end. Again, just thrown to nobody. This time, though, it goes off the Cougars. Kelly will throw it in quickly.
Battlefield's got to push it up here to make it, actual game for them.
These last 3.5 are going to have to be the biggest thing. The girls have now switched to 3 in the back to just get more offensive players into the offensive zone. I mean, they have not done anything. They need to get as many bodies as they can in the box to set up somewhat of a chance. This one goes out off of Oakton. And the fans are getting into it aggressively. The Cougars, Wilson playing it out by the sideline. They get there first. And it goes off of the Bobcats. And it's not looking good here for Battlefield. Headed out by Gilbert. This will only drain away the clock. Back into the Battlefield end. Van Rowe lining it up ahead to nobody. Battlefield gets a turnover. Launderman into the open space. Luong.
Frill is down the side.
Maybe one last chance here for Battlefield, really just trying to do something. And the Cougars send it right on in. Played by Karras. Official time being held at the field. Molesky played out. The Bobcats have under 2 minutes to make the comeback. Season on the line. The Cougars are looking like they're going to move on. Still time, though. Kelly lofting it up ahead. Frill is looking to get inside. Robinson. Straight away, Davis. And just nowhere near. Logan Davis had a quality chance. And now Zapponi, again, one of the only times she's touched it in the last at least few minutes in between. And we are getting here right to the end. This one played out by the sideline. Frill is calling for it aggressively. Her throw-in. Picked off. Into the open field now. And the Cougars will just keep it going. And they're in no hurry at all. Quickly played in for Wilson. Back into the Battlefield defensive end. It'll be Battlefield ball. Maybe one last chance. Thrown for Kelly. It's picked off. There's not a lot of time left. Just probably seconds to go. Donahoe and the Bobcats know it. Lined up ahead. Nobody there. And that's it. The Oakton Cougars have come into Battlefield and moved on. The final here at Battlefield, your Bobcats 0 and the Oakton Cougars 1. Just not the type of game we see from the Bobcats. And we just don't really know what to say up here. The girls' season, a very promising one, has been cut short.
Yeah, Bobcats, just struggled the whole game with the passing. Oakton was really good about attacking the defense, making sure that defense was pressured, and, it just got to them. The turnovers just kept adding up, and it was unfortunate, but good game. Pretty close game overall, but Battlefield came up short. So,
and hats off to Oakton for just being the better team. They took advantage of Battlefield's turnovers, and they outplayed the Bobcats here tonight. And we're kind of just speechless. We didn't expect to see this type of game from Battlefield tonight, and unfortunately, when you're at this point in the season when you don't play your best, the other teams are just going to run right by you and not care. And unfortunately, that's what happened tonight for Battlefield. A great season. We want to thank all the supporters that have tuned in for our stream, specifically for girls soccer. We've had a blast doing it. It was a great first year doing girls soccer here on the stream. It's sad to see the season end this way, but the second game of the stream getting ready to go. So we're going to end the stream here, pick it up in about 20 minutes for the guys soccer game against Langley. We're super excited for that. But the Battlefield girls soccer team season has come to an end. The Oakton Cougars coming into town and winning it 1-0. So from the Battlefield Sports Network here at the soccer field, just for about 20 minutes, we're signing off.